Hello, sorry, I didn't write to you right away to let you know I'm safe. It was because the military training was too busy. We were also allowed to conduct live-fire exercises, but it was not surprising to me, who grew up in a military camp. I had a good time at Sun Yat-sen University. The campus of Sun Yat-sen University is very historical and beautiful. There is also a bronze statue of Dr. Sun Yat-sen that is more than half a century old on the university campus. Guangzhou is also very prosperous, much more prosperous than our hometown. It is truly a first-tier city in the country. I still firmly want to start a business after graduation. I want to be a wealthy businessman in the wave of reform and opening up. I want to make money freely and then buy a lot of things I want to buy, including a big house for you. Even if I have to pay the price of resigning as a civil servant, I am willing. My classmates in college are all very nice to me and we have a very harmonious relationship. All in all, everything here is very happy. Please don't worry about me. I will take good care of myself. I won't be able to go home during Chinese New Year next year because I want to save the cost of going home. The train trip back is too expensive. Your salary is not high and I don't want to waste your money. During the National Day, I plan to go shopping in Guangzhou City to experience Guangzhou City more deeply. Your son, September 30, 1990.
Who are you? Today is National Day. The school is closed and the students are all on holiday.
Oh, I passed by. I was surprised to see that there was a Manchu primary school here. I used to think that Guangzhou was dominated by Cantonese people.
Your accent, is it from northeast China?
Yeah. Your accent too?
Are you Manchu? You look great in our national costumes. You are really tall, but you are too thin. I have asked someone to prepare the best Manchu dishes. Let's have dinner together later. Please take a seat.
Thank you. I'm so happy to meet you today. It's such a great fate. I didn't expect to meet people of our same race in Guangzhou.
You look about my age. How old are you, Jack?
18 years old. And you?
I am 20 years old and in my second year of college at Sun Yat-sen University.
Oh, I am also a student of Sun Yat-sen University. I am a freshman. Such a coincidence. What's your major?
I am a student in the Department of Computer Science. How about you?
Me too. What a coincidence. Then you are my direct senior.
I didn't expect that you two would have such a fate. Great! It's fate! You should help each other more in Sun Yat-sen University. We are a minority, especially in Guangzhou. Let's talk while eating. Madam, please serve. 8 Manchu bowls, famous dishes. Eat it, replenish your thin body. Jack.
I have had banquets hosted by others in my hometown in the northeast before, but our own economic conditions are average, and we rarely eat them. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
We are all lonely Manchus in Guangzhou. We can often study and eat together in Sun Yat-sen University in the future. I can't fit in the Cantonese environment in Guangzhou, and I don't plan to learn Cantonese. I think our Manchu language is great. There is no need to learn foreign languages, and Cantonese people always curse "fuck your mother." So rude.
Me too. I even beat up my roommate for this.
We are weak and should be low-key in Guangzhou. We should not tell others that we are descendants of the Qing Dynasty. We are vulnerable to attacks from others. Therefore, we must learn to protect ourselves in Guangzhou. The Qing Empire, established by us Manchus, is usually considered a miracle by foreigners. Manchus, with a population of only a few 100,000, actually conquered and firmly ruled the Han areas, with a population of nearly 100 million and the vast areas of Mongolian, Tibetan, Hui, and ruled China for nearly 300 years, a bit similar to the House of Normandy in England. At that time, the land area of Qing Dynasty was more than 13 million square kilometers, which was the largest, far exceeding the current land area of China, which is about 1/3, especially in 1760 after Emperor Qianlong pacified Zhonga Basin. The territory of the Qing Dynasty reached its peak. It spanned the Pamir Mountains in the west, reached Lake Balkhash in the northwest, connected to Siberia in the north, reached the greater Khingan and Sakhalin in the northeast, and reached Senkaku, and reached the Paracel Islands and James Shoal in the south. But the Europeans were still very powerful, and they destroyed the Qing Dynasty.
My ancestor is the first wife of Emperor Qianlong. Because he was very fond of her and they were married for 21 years until the Queen's death. Therefore, she established the top aristocratic status.
Empress Xiaoxianchun Fucha is very well known and is extremely favored by Emperor Qianlong, so Fucha noble has gained a lot of power and resources. After all, Emperor Qianlong actually exercised supreme power for 63 years. He was the emperor who actually held the supreme power of the country for the longest time in Chinese history. He is comparable to George William Frederick. However, because Emperor Qianlong rejected the request for trade proposed by Macartney Embassy, the gap between our Qing Dynasty and the European countries widened. At that time, Guangzhou was the only trading port, with strict restrictions on foreign businessmen and heavy extortion, which made foreign businessmen. For some reasons, Emperor Qianlong refused to trade with Britain. He sent Macartney Embassy an edict and gifts addressed to King George III with the intention of expelling the guest. Finally, Emperor Qianlong warned the King George III that if British ships sailed to Zhejiang and Tianjin, the Qing Dynasty would definitely expel them. It's such a pity that such a good trade opportunity was missed.
Have you heard of the famous movie The Last Emperor 3 years ago? It is a historical, biographical film produced by Italy, the United Kingdom. It's a pity that the original CD is currently only available in the United States, Italy, and Japan. We can't see this movie.
I'd heard the movie was a hit and won 9 Oscars. I know a little about the plot.
Well, this was the first European film to be allowed to be filmed in the Forbidden City. How much do you know about the 8 Banners?
The 8 Banners was a social organisational form that combined farming and warfare, created by Nurhaci, the founder of the Qing Dynasty. It is the highest level unit that integrates military. It uses military flags of 8 colours: yellow, white, red, blue, bordered yellow, bordered white, bordered red and bordered blue when going on an expedition. Later, the Mongols and Han, people who were conquered by the Manchus, were also incorporated into the 8 Banners. Our Fugh family belongs to the yellow bordered banner. The Shanguang banner is one of the 3 upper banners. There is no king in the flag. It is ruled by the emperor himself. The soldiers are the emperor's personal soldiers. The soldiers are the emperor's personal soldiers. The members of the Imperial Guard are also selected from the upper 3 banners.
You know a lot, but you probably don't know why the Manchus in Guangzhou migrated to Guangzhou from distant Beijing, right? Starting from 1756, during the reign of Emperor Qianlong, the 8 Banners army was dispatched from Beijing and Tianjin to Guangdong in 6 batches. So far, the ethnic history has been more than 200 years. All of the Manchus who have lived in Guangzhou in the past 300 years, the 8 Banner soldiers have been stationed and multiplied in Guangzhou. They believe in Buddhism and Guanyin.
So that's what happened. In other words, my ancestor's husband sent our tribe to Guangzhou.
You can say that.
Haha, that. If you don't understand anything in the future, you can ask me. My uncle is quite busy. I can tell you a lot of our stories and help you adapt to Guangzhou. Where are you going tomorrow? And we can go to Guangzhou Manchu Cemetery together. On the hill beside Luhu Park is a cemetery where Manchu people are buried. It is the only Manchu-only cemetery in the country, built in 1955.
Is there such a place? Okay, please take me there tomorrow.